Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome to the course of Development Planning and Administration, MPA 403, and lecture is 31. I'm your facilitator, Professor Dr. Muhammad Majid Mahmood Bagram. So as you know that before moving on towards our today's topic of discussion, let's have a brief reflection of our previous lecture. Okay, in our previous lecture, we have talked about the importance of critical thinking when we talk about development planning and administration. हमने discuss किया कि how like planners and administrators, by becoming good critical thinkers, how they can develop their planning and how they can develop their administrative functions with the help of critical thinking. In our previous lecture, we have also talked about the comfort zone, that people, they prefer most of the time familiar over the unfamiliar. Like for example, people have certain habits, certain interests, certain liking and disliking, and when we ask them to come out of that comfort zone, they resist. So with the help of good critical thinking skills, we can motivate people, we can influence people, and we can convince people to come out of their comfort zone. So when we talk about planning, of course, the best planners are the proactive planners. They plan in advance. So how do they plan in advance if they are not good critical thinkers? So they need to predict, they need to forecast. उनको एक आने वाले दिनों के बारे में उनकी एक पेशन गोई होती है, of course based on certain facts and figures. So बट नॉर्मली देखा गया कि जब हम बात करते हैं टाइप्स ऑफ क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग की, जब हम बात करते हैं थिंकिंग टाइप्स की, तो थिंकिंग टाइप्स के अंदर देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ थिंकिंग, एमलेस थिंकिंग एंड हाई क्वालिटी थिंकिंग. नाउ हाउ डू वी डिफरेंशिएट? लाइक व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट लाइक एमलेस थिंकिंग, इट मीन्स दैट एनी थिंकिंग दैट इज विदाउट पर्पस, एनी थिंकिंग दैट roams aimlessly, randomly, and like for example, giving examples of daydreaming and fantasizing. लोग जब बगैर किसी पर्पस के कुछ सोचते हैं, like एक सोच आती है, फिर दूसरी थिंकिंग, फिर तीसरी थिंकिंग, फिर चौथी थिंकिंग. So without any analysis, without any conclusion, their thinking jumps to another thinking. That is called aimless thinking. And talking about high quality thinking, it means that any thinking that has a purpose, any thinking that has certain, direction. So when you are trying to get the benefit out of your thinking, that is called high quality thinking. So critical thinkers are those people who are, good in high quality thinking. So when we talk about planners and administrators of any organization, they need to be, good critical thinkers, and they should move towards high quality thinking. And then in our previous lecture, we have talked about certain thinking errors. Like we have talked about some people, they go into denial. They refuse to accept the reality. Now that is one of the thinking errors. Now while planning any strategy or planning any thing, any project, the planners, they are advised that they must not ignore the ground reality. So people who refused the reality, that is a big blunder, and of course the result is you are not able to achieve your targets. So good organizations and good planners and good administrators, they never go for refusal of reality. So we have talked about other thinking errors, like for example, some people, they are always thinking about something worst. Like they always think that if they will start anything, or if they will, for example, if they have received funding from government and they are supposed to utilize that fund, but they don't, because they believe that if they utilize those funds, maybe they get in trouble, and etc., etc. So when you always think negative, that is means that there is absence of critical thinking. So normally जब देखा गया कि like people who blindly follow others, people who blindly accept the TV commercials, people who blindly accept other statements, you know, they are not critical thinkers. So हमने अपने previous lecture में बात की कि जो planners हैं, जो administrators हैं, whether in public sector or private sector, they should develop good critical thinking skills. So critical thinking skill जो है, it is not only limited to planners and administrators. This is important for all employees. So who should think critically? Everybody. Everybody should think critically, and people who are good critical thinkers, they have a comfortable family life, they have a comfortable office life, they are good in their socialization. Okay, now we move on towards our today's topic of discussion, and that is the 21 indispensable leadership laws for planners and administrators. So, first of all, let me ask you a very simple question. What makes people listen to us? Okay. लोग हमारी बात किस वजह से सुनते हैं, या हमारी बात को सुनने के लिए किस वजह से they are willing or they are ready, या कोई बात हमारी क्यों सुनना चाहता है? Okay, let's discuss what are the root causes. The first thing is that make people listen to us is relationships. People listen to us because of who we know. तो जिन लोगों के साथ हमारा एक ताल्लुक है, हमारा एक रिलेशनशिप है, उनको हम सुनना चाहते हैं. Like for example, बहन, भाई, father, mother, you know, cousins, you know, family members, colleagues, you know, some friends. So जिन लोगों के साथ हमारा एक relationship है, so we want to listen to them. Sacrifice. People listen to us because of what we have suffered. जिन लोगों ने sacrifice किया होता है, जिन्होंने कुर्बानी दी होती है किसी के लिए, जिन्होंने बहुत सफ़र किया होता है, जिन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा अपने आप को सेक्रीफाइस किया होता है, अपने टाइम को सेक्रीफाइस किया होता है, अपनी एफर्ट्स उन्होंने एफर्ट्स पुट इन की होती हैं, तो उनको भी हम सुनना चाहते हैं. Character. People listen to us because of our integrity. हमारी इंटेग्रिटी की वजह से, हमारी रिस्पेक्ट की वजह से, हमारी एक ट्रस्ट की वजह से, हमारी एक इंटेग्रिटी होती है कि जी ये जो पर्सन है, ये जो भी बात करेगा, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट बात है, बहुत सिग्निफिकेंट बात है, इस वजह से भी लोग हमें सुनना चाहते हैं. Another reason is why that make people listen to us is insight. People listen to us because of what we know. Now this is really very important. लोग हमें सुनना चाहते हैं because जो हमें मालूम है, like आपका for example awareness level, आपकी knowledge, आपके पास कोई ऐसी knowledge है, आपके पास कोई ऐसी information है जो दूसरों के पास नहीं है. So लोग अपनी awareness को increase करने के लिए, learning के लिए, अपनी knowledge को add करने के लिए, अपने information के लिए, they want to listen to us. Transparency. People listen to us because we are transparent. तो जो लोग ट्रांसपेरेंट होते हैं, जिन लोगों की बात में एक बिल्कुल मेरिट पे जो बात करते हैं, जो बिल्कुल एक विदाउट एनी किसी मिक्सिंग के बगैर या किसी किसी सेल्फिश इंटरेस्ट के बगैर जो लोग ओपन मेरिट पे बात करते हैं, जिनकी बातों में एक बिल्कुल क्लैरिटी होती है, लोग उनकी बात सुनना चाहते हैं। एक्सपीरियंस, people listen to us because we have succeeded in the past. Very important. जैसे हम देखते हैं कि जो लोग बहुत एक्सपीरियंस हैं, डिफरेंट जिनके एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, लोग उनके साथ बैठते हैं, उनकी बात सुनते हैं, क्योंकि दे वांट के उनके साथ हम अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करें। नाउ हर एक के डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं, कुछ लोग अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करते हैं, फिर वो दूसरे के एक्सपीरियंस को सुनना चाहते हैं, एंड वाइस वर्सा। सो लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल वन पर्सन इज वर्किंग एज ए टीचर, तो एज ए टीचर जो उसके एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं लोग वो सुनना चाहते हैं। एक पर्सन एज ए बिजनेसमैन काम कर रहा है, तो लोग उसके एक्सपीरियंसेस जानना चाहते हैं कि एज ए बिजनेसमैन, एज ए एंटरप्रेन्योर उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस थे। तो इसी तरह अगर कोई डॉक्टर है तो उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, अगर कोई इंजीनियर है तो उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, कोई पर्सन एज ए फाइनेंस मैनेजर काम कर रहा है तो उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, कोई मार्केटिंग मैनेजर काम कर रहा है तो उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, कोई आईटी में काम कर रहा है तो उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं, कोई एचआर में काम कर रहा है तो उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस हैं। सो वी लव टू टॉक टू दोज पीपल एंड वी लव टू लिसन टू दोज पीपल हु आर experienced people. Competence. People listen to us because of our abilities and expertise. Definitely जिन लोगों के पास abilities हैं, expertise हैं, people they really want to listen to them. जैसे हम एक्सपर्ट्स के पास जाते हैं उनकी लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल एक माहिराना राय लेने के लिए, तो वी वांट टू लिसन टू देम। एंड मोस्टली ये देखा गया कि हम जब एक्सपर्ट्स के पास जाते हैं हमें मुख्तलिफ डाउट्स होते हैं और वो एक्सपर्ट्स जो हैं वो हमारे डाउट्स को क्लियर करते हैं, हमें एक राइट डायरेक्शन बताते हैं। सो कॉम्पिटेंस की वजह से जिसमें एबिलिटीज और एक्सपर्टीज आ जाती है, तो दैट मेक पीपल लिसन टू अस। करेज, पीपल लिसन टू अस व्हेन वी डिमॉन्स्ट्रेट करेज। जो लोग बहुत ज्यादा करेजियस होते हैं, बहुत निडर होते हैं, बहुत बहादुर होते हैं, पीपल दे वांट टू लिसन टू देम। सो वो जानना चाहते हैं, वो सुनना चाहते हैं कि आपने जो करेजियस काम किया है, जो बहादुरी का काम किया है, वो आपने कैसे किया, उसमें क्या आपको चैलेंजेस आपने फेस किए, उन चैलेंजेस को आपने कैसे मतलब मैनेज किया और आप अपनी लाइफ में कैसे आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। सो दे वांट टू लिसन टू दोज वंडरफुल करेजियस एक्सपीरियंसेस। वैल्यू, people listen to us because we make them feel that they are important to us. You know, this is really very important कि जब आप like for example लोगों को एक वैल्यू, एक रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं, आप उनकी बात में इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं, आप उनकी एक बहुत पॉजिटिव एनवायरनमेंट में जब आप उनके साथ उनको वैल्यू दे के बात करते हैं, तो people they they want to listen to us. So every time a leader makes a move, possible outcomes are the wrong action at the wrong time leads to disaster. Now this is one of the possible outcomes कि wrong action wrong time पे जब किया जाए तो दैट लीड्स टू डिजास्टर। कि आपने एक एक्शन जो कि एक्शन ही रॉन्ग है और आपने उसको रॉन्ग टाइमिंग आपने उसके लिए चूज किए, तो उसके जो रिजल्ट्स हैं वो भी डिजास्टर की तरफ आपको लेके जाएंगे। द राइट एक्शन एट द रॉन्ग टाइम ब्रिंग्स रेजिस्टेंस। एक्शन तो आपका राइट है, लेकिन टाइमिंग्स आपकी रॉन्ग है, तो दैट विल क्रिएट रेजिस्टेंस। द रॉन्ग एक्शन एट द राइट टाइम इज अ मिस्टेक। कि एक्शन आपका रॉन्ग है लेकिन टाइमिंग आपकी ठीक है, सो दैट इज अ मिस्टेक। राइट एक्शन एट द राइट टाइम रिजल्ट्स इन सक्सेस। वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सो राइट एक्शन को राइट टाइम पे आपने लेना है, एंड दैट विल गिव यू सक्सेस। सो व्हाट डू वी लर्न फ्रॉम दिस डिस्कशन? जब भी हम एक्शन लें तो हमने अपने सर्कमस्टांसिस को देखना है, टाइमिंग्स को देखना है, हालात को देखना है कि कहाँ पे आप एक्शन लेने जा रहे हैं, किस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में आप, फॉर एग्जांपल एम्प्लॉयज हैं, तो एम्प्लॉयज को आपने राइट एक्शन लेना है राइट टाइमिंग्स पे, एंड दैट विल गिव यू वंडरफुल रिजल्ट्स। लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, जिन एम्प्लॉयज की बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस है और उनकी प्रमोशन के इश्यूज हैं, तो आप अगर इन टाइम उनकी प्रमोशन कर देते हैं, तो दैट इज द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ राइट एक्शन एट द राइट टाइम, एंड दिस विल गिव यू सक्सेस, अ लॉन्ग टर्म सक्सेस. How? Because when you promote employees at the right time, and this is your right action, they are highly motivated, they are energized, they become more active. They love to do something great for their organization. So now you see the importance of actions and timings. So there is a direct relationship of our actions with timings. तो सिर्फ एक्शंस को ठीक होना जरूरी नहीं है, टाइमिंग्स का भी आपने ख्याल रखना है एज ए एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर कि आप कौन सा एक्शन कौन से टाइम पे लेने जा रहे हैं. Now talking about character. Character is more than talk. Your character determines who you are. आपका करेक्टर ये डिटरमिन करता है कि एक्चुअली आप कौन हैं, मीनिंग दैट कि आपका एक इंट्रोडक्शन बन जाता है कि एक्चुअली आपके करेक्टर से लोगों को पता चलता है कि एक्चुअली आप कौन हैं. हु यू आर डिटरमिन्स what you see, and what you see determines what you do. This is really very important when we talk about character of any employee, any human being. So character is a choice. We have no control over a lot of things in life, but we do choose our character. In fact, we create it every time we make choices. Now, let's try to understand this point. एक फिलोसोफर ने कहा कि most of the things that happens to us we cannot control, but one thing we can always control is our response. So, by controlling our responses, by having positive responses, we can move towards success. और दुनिया में जो ज़्यादा खराबी पैदा होती है, ज़्यादा जो क्राइसिस हैं, प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, उसकी वजह वो नहीं है जो हमारे साथ होता है, उसकी बड़ी वजह ये है जो हमारे रिस्पॉन्सेज होते हैं. So it means that we need to improve our responses. Or every time you choose your response, that reveals your character. That tells other people who you are. Like for example, जब आप अपने एम्प्लॉयज की परफॉर्मेंस एवेलुएशन करते हैं, आप उनकी एनुअल कॉन्फिडेंशियल रिपोर्ट्स बना रहे हैं, आप उनकी परफॉर्मेंस एवेलुएशन रिपोर्ट्स देख रहे हैं, आप उनकी प्रमोशन कर रहे हैं, आप उनकी डिमोशन कर रहे हैं. सो all of these actions, all of these decisions shows your character. Talking further about character, character brings lasting success with people. Followers do not trust leaders whose character they know to be flawed, and they will not continue following them. Now this is really very important कि फॉलोअर ऐसे लीडर्स को फॉलो करना छोड़ देते हैं जिन पे वो ट्रस्ट नहीं करते, और ट्रस्ट हम उस पे नहीं करते जिसके कैरेक्टर पे हमें डाउट होता है. लीडर्स कैन नॉट राइज अबव द लिमिटेशंस ऑफ देयर कैरेक्टर. Have you ever seen highly talented people suddenly fall apart when they achieved a certain level of success? There are many examples in the world कि most competent लोग बहुत बड़ी पोजीशंस पे पहुंचे, टॉप मैनेजमेंट में पहुंचे, और अचानक ही इमीडिएटली सडनली उनका डिक्लाइन हो गया because of their character problems, because of any flaw in their character. Face the music. The beginning of character building comes when you face your flaws, apologize, and deal with the consequences of your actions. तो character building कहाँ से start होगी? सबसे पहले you should accept your weaknesses. जब तक आप अपनी weaknesses को accept नहीं करेंगे, उस वक्त तक you cannot build your character. Apologize and deal with the consequences of your actions. और जो भी आपके actions के negative consequences हैं, उनको जब तक आप positively manage नहीं करेंगे, उस वक्त तक you cannot do your character building. The second most important thing here is charisma. So roadblocks to charisma are pride, insecurity, moodiness. तो जो लोग बहुत मगरूर होते हैं, जो लोग बहुत ज़्यादा इनसिक्योर फील करते हैं, और जो लोग बहुत मूडी होते हैं, now मूडी लोगों को मैं कहूँगा कि they are those people who are reactive. तो these are the roadblocks to charisma. To improve your charisma, you can do one of the followings. Change your focus, share yourself. Not talking about change your focus. It means that you need to change your focus. Like for example, जैसे हमने पहले बात की pride, insecurity, moodiness. तो ये खास focus की वजह से. So you need to change your focus towards more optimistic things, towards the brighter side of the sun. So you need to bring positive changes in your attitude and behavior. And unless and until you improve your behavior, unless and until you improve positive changes, you bring positive changes in your attitude, you cannot improve your charisma. Share yourself. Very important. You know, if you do not share your ideas, if you do not share your feelings, how you can improve your charisma? Not possible. So unless you share your ideas, how you are going to know that do you have a good idea or a bad idea? So let other people comment on your ideas. Let other people discuss with you your thinking and their thinking. Let them compare it. So people who share with others and people who work on improving their attitude and behavior, they definitely improve their charisma. Now talking about commitment. Commitment starts in the heart. 100% true. So the real commitment is from inside. It is not something which is from outside. So that is why all the philosophers, they agree on one thing, that non-financial rewards are more important than financial rewards in the long run. Meaning that commitment is something that comes and that develops and strengthens with the help of that non-financial reward. And that is something which is in the heart. Commitment is tested by action. So your commitment can be tested by actions, because your actions reveals your commitment. So आप जितना ज़्यादा अपने काम में इंटरेस्ट लेंगे, आप जितना अपने टास्क के ऊपर फोकस करेंगे, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल एज ए स्टूडेंट जब हम बात करते हैं, तो आप अपनी स्टडीज़ में जितने ज़्यादा सीरियस होंगे, आप अपनी स्टडीज़ के ऊपर जितना ज़्यादा फोकस करेंगे, इतनी ही स्ट्रॉन्ग कमिटमेंट हमें आपकी नज़र आएगी. और जो स्टूडेंट्स अपनी स्टडी पे कम फोकस करते हैं, उतनी वीक कमिटमेंट उनकी होती है टूवर्ड्स देयर स्टडीज. कमिटमेंट ओपन्स द डोर टू अचीवमेंट. सो ऑफ कोर्स जब हम बात करते हैं कि कमिटमेंट स्टार्ट्स इन द हार्ट, तो जो काम आप दिल से करते हैं, ऑफ कोर्स दैट लीड्स यू टूवर्ड सक्सेस, toward achievement, and you can achieve the impossible, because the word impossible itself says that I am possible. So how that is possible? How impossible is possible? It is only with the help of strong commitment. So when it comes to commitment, there are following types of people. The first one is called cop-outs. People who have no goals and do not commit. They are called cop-outs. So they have no goals and they do not commit. So जैसे हमने बात की कि these are the people, they don't know where they are going and what are their goals and objectives in their life. Holdouts. People who don't know if they can reach their goals, so they are afraid to commit. So they are in doubt. They are in that uncertain situation. They are not, sure about कि they will achieve their goals or not. So that is why they are afraid to commit. Dropouts. People who start toward a goal but quit when the going gets tough. ये वो लोग हैं जो गोल की तरफ तो मूव करते हैं, लेकिन जो ही कोई हर्डल या कंस्ट्रेन आता है या कोई मुश्किल फेस करते हैं, they quit, they drop out. All outs. People who set goals, commit to them, and pay the price to reach them. Wonderful, wonderful. So these people, they set goals, they have a strong commitment, and they pay the price to reach that. And what is that price? Sacrifices. They sacrifice their time, they sacrifice their energy, even they sacrifice their lives. So these are the people full of commitment. And once they set and make a commitment to achieve the goals, they never return. They focus, they have a strong focus, and they try their level best until they achieve the success. To improve your commitment, one can do the following. Measure it. आप जो काम भी करें, try to measure it, evaluate it. Know what's worth dying for. You should know why you are doing this thing, why certain tasks and activities are important, why I need to sacrifice my time and energy. So why I put myself in high risk situation. So if you know the reasons, and if you agree with those reasons, you develop high commitment. Now, talking about communication, you can be a more effective communicator if you follow 4 basic truths. Most important thing is, when we talk about communication, simplify your message. So, when your message is simple, people understand quickly and easily. One of the philosophers said a beautiful thing. Think like philosophers, but speak like laymen. Very true. So you need to simplify your message. So when we talk about sender and receiver in communication process, so it is the basic responsibility of the sender of the message to design and make the contents of his message as simple as he or she can. So, for example, the language that should be used in the message should only be the language completely understandable by the receiver. अगर receiver को language understanding ही नहीं है, तो वो उसको कैसे understand करेगा, कैसे उसको समझेगा? Then the content, उसके अंदर अगर कोई terminologies use की गई हैं, उसके अंदर अगर कोई language ऐसी use की गई है जो बहुत मुश्किल है जिसको understand करना, that will also create problems for the receivers. So in order to have effective communication, it is really very important that you need to make your message as simple as you can. And you should design the content and design of your message as per the profile of the receiver. अगर आपका receiver, for example, illiterate है, तो आप उसको किस किस्म का मैसेज भेजेंगे? So instead of written message, you can send him or her some visual images, some audio message, some video message instead of written statements. अगर आपका रिसीवर ओनली मैट्रिक है, तो आप उसको उसकी एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन के मुताबिक ऐसा मैसेज भेजेंगे जो एक मैट्रिक पास पर्सन जो है उसको अंडरस्टैंड कर सकता है. और अगर आपका रिसीवर जो है उसने मास्टर्स किया हुआ है, तो आप उस रिसीवर के एजुकेशनल लेवल के मुताबिक मैसेज को डिजाइन करेंगे. सो इट इज नॉट द चॉइस ऑफ सेंडर कि वो मैसेज को किस तरह डिजाइन करे. बेसिकली इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द चॉइस ऑफ रिसीवर, कि रिसीवर की प्रोफाइल को सामने रखते हुए सेंडर ने मैसेज को सिंप्लीफाई करना है. सी द पर्सन, जिस पर्सन से आप कम्युनिकेट कर रहे हैं, आप उस पर्सन को अपने जहन में रखें. अगर फेस टू फेस कम्युनिकेशन है तो उसकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज को आप फोकस करें, और अगर फेस टू फेस कम्युनिकेशन नहीं है और आप उसको फॉर एग्जांपल ईमेल कर रहे हैं, आप उसको लेटर लिख रहे हैं, तो थिंक अबाउट द प्रोफाइल. जैसे पहले मैंने कहा कि उसके तमाम फैक्टर्स को आपने सामने रखना है, कि उसकी एजुकेशन क्या है, उसका कल्चर क्या है, उसकी एज क्या है, उसका जेंडर क्या है, उसका रिलीजन क्या है, उसकी लोकेशन कहाँ की है, वो कहाँ का रहने वाला है, और वो अगर वर्किंग है तो कहाँ काम कर रहा है, अगर नॉन वर्किंग है तो क्या कर रहा है, अगर स्टूडेंट है तो क्या पढ़ रहा है। तो जब ये प्रोफाइल आपके सामने होगी तो डेफिनेटली आपकी कम्युनिकेशन ज्यादा स्ट्रांग हो सकती है। शो द ट्रूथ, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। यू नीड टू स्पीक, you need to write only truth, because that will build and strengthen your trust with your receiver of your message. And seek a response. Feedback is really vital. Ensure that you get a feedback, क्योंकि जब तक आपको रिस्पॉन्स या फीडबैक नहीं मिलेगा, you will not be sure कि आपका मैसेज जो है वो इफेक्टिव था या नहीं था, आपकी कम्युनिकेशन इफेक्टिव थी या इनइफेक्टिव थी। तो ये आपको तभी मालूम होगा व्हेन यू गेट द रिस्पॉन्स फ्रॉम द रिसीवर। नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट कॉम्पिटेंस। कॉम्पिटेंस गोज बियॉन्ड वर्ड्स। इट्स द लीडर्स एबिलिटी टू से इट, प्लान इट एंड डू इट in such a way that others know that you know, according to John C. Maxwell. So we all admire people who display high competence. जैसे हमने पहले बात की, what make people listen to us? And competence is of course one of the most important factors. So if you want to cultivate that quality, here is what you need to do. Keep improving. This is really very important. You need to keep on improving your skills, your abilities, your expertise. Follow through with excellence and accomplish more than expected. तो जो आपसे लोगों की expectations हैं, उनको ना सिर्फ आप मीट करें बल्कि एक्सीड करने की आप कोशिश करें। So that will really prove your competence. To improve your competence, one can do the following. Get your hand in the game. सबसे पहले तो you should participate. Redefine the standards and find ways to improve. तो जो existing standards हैं उसको modify करने की आप कोशिश करें. And then find ways that how you can improve those standards. Like एक philosopher ने कहा, try not to repeat your previous mistakes. Try to make new mistakes. So people who make new mistakes, meaning that they are trying something new. And people who do not repeat their previous mistakes, they are really experienced people. Now talking about courage. To improve your courage, one can do the following. Face the music. This is really very important. You must face the reality. You must acknowledge your weaknesses, your areas for improvement. Talk to that person and take a joint step. So in order to develop courage, तो talk to that person जिससे आपको like problem है, जिससे maybe आपको किसी किस्म का fear है. So it is highly recommended that कि आप उसको face करें, आप उससे बात करें and take a joint step. और एक मेजर एक्शन लें आप. एंड ऑफ कोर्स आई हाईली रिकमेंड दैट यू नीड टू टेक अ पॉजिटिव एक्शन हियर. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट जजमेंट. Judgment helps to do several important things. It can help to discover the root issues. What are the root issues? What are the root causes? That is really very important. Enhance your problem solving skills. So once you know that what are the root issues and what are the root causes, it can enhance your problem solving skills. And I always say one thing, that problem is not a problem. It is actually an opportunity. So जितना जल्दी आप प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे इतनी बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है, और जितनी देर से आप प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे ये इतनी लो अपॉर्चुनिटी है. सो जितना जल्दी मुमकिन हो अपनी जजमेंट स्किल्स को यूज करते हुए you should try to find the root causes and then try to solve the problems. Evaluate your options for maximum impact. Try to explore what are the different alternatives available. और आप देखें कि मैक्सिमम इम्पैक्ट के लिए आप evaluate करें कि which alternative has a stronger impact, and multiply your opportunities. जैसे पहले मैंने बात की कि जितनी जल्दी आप प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफिकेशन करेंगे वो उतनी ही बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है. तो ट्राई टू एक्सप्लोर एंड फाइंड आउट एंड डिग आउट द प्रॉब्लम्स. इवन अगर ऑफिस में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में हर चीज बहुत स्मूथ जा रही है, इवन देन यू शुड dig out that, like for example, why you are not able to set the highest benchmarks in the world. So you can multiply your opportunities with the help of your judgment skills. Now, in order to improve your judgment, one can do the following. Analyze past successes. आप अपनी पास्ट सक्सेसेस को एनालाइज करें. अच्छा, एनालाइज करने से सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट ये होगा कि यू विल बी एबल टू नो दैट के आपने क्या ठीक किया और आपके कौन से ऐसे एक्शंस थे जिनको आप मजीद इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं. लर्न हाउ अदर्स थिंक. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि दूसरे कैसे सोचते हैं. And listen to yourself. Very important suggestion if one needs to develop the judgmental skills. Now, talking about focus, what people say and what people do are entirely different things, according to Margaret Mead, anthropologist. So how should you focus your time and energy? Use these guidelines to help you. Focus 70% on strengths. Very important. Focus 25% on new things. And focus 5% on areas of weakness. So this is the major recommendation from Margaret Mead, who is the anthropologist. An anthropologist means persons who study human beings, who study human nature. So 70% focus should be on strengths, 25% your focus should be on exploring new things, new working methods, doing something new. And only 5% your focus should be on areas of weaknesses. Now, talking about generosity. No person was ever honored for what he received. Honor has been the reward for what he gave, according to Calvin Coolidge. So, generosity, रियल जनरॉसिटी की जब हम बात करते हैं तो जो लोग लोगों को दे कंट्रीब्यूट, जो लोग लेने की बजाय देने पे यकीन रखते हैं कि आपने इस दुनिया में क्या कंट्रीब्यूट किया, आपने अपने मुल्क में क्या कंट्रीब्यूट किया, आपने अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या कंट्रीब्यूट किया, आपने अपनी फैमिली में क्या कंट्रीब्यूट किया. दिस इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. And this gives you real honor. Cultivate the quality of generosity in your life. So here is how. Be grateful for whatever you have. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अक्सर ये देखने में आया कि जो चीज नहीं है उसकी तो बहुत वैल्यू है, और जो चीज आपके पास है उसको आप वैल्यू नहीं दे रहे। अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करें जो आपके पास है। पुट पीपल फर्स्ट। चीजों को, पैसे को बाद में देखें। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज योर रिलेशनशिप। डोंट अलाउ द डिजायर फॉर पोजेशंस टू कंट्रोल यू। ये ना हो कि मटेरियलिस्टिक चीजों की दौड़ में आप अपने रिलेशंस को पीछे छोड़ जाएं और यही मटेरियलिस्टिक चीजें आपको कंट्रोल कर लें। रिगार्ड मनी एज ए रिसोर्स। इसको रिलेशनशिप बनाने के लिए यूज ना करें, बल्कि सिर्फ उसको एज ए रिसोर्स आप लें। डेवलप द हैबिट ऑफ गिविंग। जैसे हमने कहा कि रियल जेनरोसिटी, रियल ऑनर ये है गिविंग में, ना कि टेकिंग में। सो अपनी एक हैबिट डेवलप करें कि आप लोगों के लिए एक हेल्पिंग हैंड आप बने। नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट इनिशिएटिव। सक्सेस सीम्स टू बी कनेक्टेड विद एक्शन। Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit, according to Conrad Hilton. So, successful people, they make mistakes, but they never quit. So, high persistence is required. So, people who are highly persistent, they are highly optimistic. So they keep on trying, and one day they succeed. So what qualities do leaders possess that enable them to make things happen? I see at least 4. They know what they want. They push themselves to act. They make more risks. They make more mistakes. So the important thing is one needs to take the initiative. When we talk about organizations, when we talk about planners and administrators, they need to follow all of these golden principles, all of these laws, if they really want to become the market leader, if they really want to improve their performance, and if they really want to set the benchmarks in the world. Now, to improve your initiative, one can do the following. Change your mindset. George Bernard Shaw ने कहा, you cannot change a person unless he changes his mind. And changing your mindset means that you need to bring positive changes in your attitude and behavior. तो जब आप एटीट्यूड और बिहेवियर को पॉजिटिव करने की बात करते हैं, दैट इज द रियल चेंज. सो विच इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट, एटीट्यूड और बिहेवियर? एटीट्यूड, because the behavior is coming out of the attitude. Now attitude is your perception, your inner thinking, आपकी नीयत किसी चीज के बारे में, that is your attitude. And behavior is the way you act, your body language. So we need to bring positive changes in the mindset of persons if we want them to take the initiatives. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. अगर आप इस इंतजार में हैं कि अपॉर्चुनिटी खुद आपके पास आएगी, तो यू आर हाईली मिस्टेकन. आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी को एक्सप्लोर करना है, आपने खुद आगे बढ़ के अपॉर्चुनिटी को फाइंड आउट करना है. तो आप कोशिश करेंगे, आप इनिशिएटिव लेंगे, तो यू कैन इंप्रूव योर अपॉर्चुनिटीज, यू कैन मल्टीप्लाई इट. But if you are waiting कि जी कोई यहाँ छत ओपन होगा और यहाँ से कोई चीज आपको मिलना शुरू हो जाएगी, it is not possible. Take the next step. Very important. The most difficult thing, according to philosopher, is to take the initiative. So once you take the initiative, your journey has started. So first step is the most difficult step. And people who take initiative, they move towards success. Now, talking about listening, keep in mind that you have two purposes for listening: to connect with people and to learn. For that reason, you should keep your ears open to these people: your followers, your customers, your competitors. Now, all of these people are really the most important people: your followers, your customers, your competitors. So if you are an active listener, as a planner, as an administrator, you can make wonderful plans and you can make wonderful decisions. To improve your listening, you can listen between the lines. And what do we mean by listening between the lines? When you are trying to listen to the real meaning, when you are trying to, understand the feelings of the other person. So, जैसे हमने बात की कि you're trying to understand the meanings of the words beyond their dictionary meaning. So people who understands others' feelings and point of views, they are more active listeners, and people who are good listeners, they make better decisions than those people who are poor listeners. Now, talking about passion, take a look at 4 truths about passion and what it can do for you as a leader. Passion is the first step to achievement. Passion increases your willpower. Passion changes you. And passion makes the impossible possible. Now you see that how significant is passion here. That your willpower, your motivation, your attitude and behavior. So everything depends on your passion. So the higher passion you have for something, it will give you more energy, more power, more motivation. Now talking about the positive attitude, this is really very important. Now people with the right positive attitude can do wonders. Now the next one is problem solving. Leaders with good problem solving ability demonstrate 5 qualities. They anticipate problems. So what do we mean by anticipate problems? They forecast, they predict. So before the problem reaches, they predict and they take preventive measures. They accept the truth. Now accepting the truth also means that they accept their weaknesses, they accept their mistakes, and they take responsibility. They see the big picture. Very important. People who are able to see the big picture, they make better decisions. They make wiser decisions. And people having a narrow view, कि सिर्फ एक aspect को वो देख रहे हैं और बाकी पूरी picture को they miss, they make poor decisions. They handle one thing at a time. They don't give up a major goal when they are down. Very important. Even when they are down, when they are in trouble, when they are in like with problems, but they never give up their major goals. That shows their strongest commitment. That shows their extreme problem solving skills. So they never quit. To improve your problem solving skills, one can do the following. Look for trouble. Explore. What's wrong? What is an issue? And then once you know that, you move forward, you take initiative and start working on it. Time. Spend time to discover the real issue. You need to explore the root causes, and for this you need to spend time. Exposure. Find out what others have done. Very important. If you do not know what others have done, how you are going to improve your tasks, how you are going to improve your problem solving skills. So try to get the secondary data. Try to get the information what others have already done, and once you know that what others did, then you can improve your problem solving skills. Assistance. Have your team study all angles. Never try to study or manage any problem from one angle. You need to look at the problem from all angles. So what is the benefit? If you look at the problem from all angles, you develop, you explore more alternatives. But if you look at the problem from only one or two angles, you will not be able to explore more alternatives. Creativity. Brainstorm multiple solutions. Very important, because problems, particularly those problems जो बहुत अरसे से आप फेस कर रहे हैं, तो if you use that brainstorming sessions to create that creative solutions for problem solving, that may help you here. Hit it. Implement the best solution. So जैसे हमने पहले बात की कि when you look at the problem from different angles with the help of your team, you explore many alternatives. So here you implement the best alternative. Surround yourself with problem solvers. A man is known by the company he keeps. So it is strongly recommended that spend your quality time with those people who are really good in problem solving. Relationships. Of course, relationships are really very important. I always say one thing, that where are the real meanings of words? The real meanings of words are in the people. The real meanings of words are in the relationships. So the stronger the relation, stronger those meanings are, and weaker the relation, weaker those meanings are. So जितने ज़्यादा आप अपने colleagues के साथ, अपने employees के साथ आप relation को strong करेंगे, उतना ही आपके लिए ज़्यादा chances हैं अपने targets को achieve करने के, अपने goals and objectives को achieve करने के, अपने plans को success की तरफ ले जाने के लिए आपको you need to have those loyal employees with you, and relationship can help you do that. And next is the responsibility. Take a look at the following characteristics of people who embrace responsibility. They get the job done. They are willing to go the extra mile. They are driven by excellence, and they produce regardless of the situation. Very important. So people who take responsibility, who accept their responsibility, they also accept their weaknesses. and they are also willing to improve their strengths, and they are also willing to overcome their weaknesses. Now, talking about security here, insecure leaders have several common traits. They don't provide security for others. They take more from people than they give. So to improve your security, do the following: get some help. And now we talk about self-discipline. If you want to become a leader for whom self-discipline is an asset, follow these action points. The first is develop and follow your priorities. Make a disciplined lifestyle. Challenge your excuses. Remove rewards until the job is done. Stay focused on results. And to improve your self-discipline, one can do the following: sort out your priorities and get rid of excuses. So people who blame others, who give excuses, they are the reactive people. And people who have a high self-discipline, people who accept responsibility, they are called proactive people. The next is the servanthood. A true servant leader puts others ahead of his own agenda. So the general interest, the collective interest, is more important than his individual interest. The law of empowerment says that only secure leaders give power to others. It's also true that only secure leaders exhibit servanthood. So, is not position conscious when we talk about servanthood leaders. And talking about vision, vision starts within. Vision meets other needs, and vision helps you gather resources. So you need to have a vision that is really something really exceptional. So vision is something which is not easy to achieve. So where does vision come from? You must listen to several voices: inner voice, unhappy voice, successful voice, and the higher voice. So these are the various sources from where you can have your vision. Consider what really impacts you. What makes you cry, what makes you dream, and what gives you energy. And the conclusion is, keep growing. So people who focus on continuous learning, here we are talking about the planners and administrators, and of course other employees as well. So they keep growing, they focus on continuous learning, they empower followers to do great things. They delegate their tasks, they delegate their authority and power. A legacy is created only when a leader puts his or her organization into position to do great things without him or her. So organization should not become dependent on you. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि if you leave, organization goes down. So this is, I think, the real benchmark one can do. So I believe that with the help of today's discussion, we have learned like most important laws and principles for effective planners and administrators in particular, and for the employees as well of public and private sector, with particular reference to developing countries like Pakistan. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Inshallah, see you all in the next lecture. Khuda Hafiz.